There will be moments in life when everything seems to be working against you. The money may be low, opportunities may be limited, people may doubt you, and the road ahead may look impossible. But understand this, your circumstances are not your identity. What happens around you does not determine what happens within you. You may not control where you start, but you can control how hard you fight. Every obstacle is an invitation to discover a stronger version of yourself. When life pushes you backward, you have a choice: stay down or push back harder. The people who overcome incredible odds are not always the most talented, the most educated, or the most fortunate. They are the people who refuse to surrender when the situation becomes uncomfortable. You have to develop a mindset that says, I may not have everything I need right now, but I will use everything I have. Stop waiting for perfect conditions, because perfect conditions may never come. Start with what you have where you are and make progress one step at a time. Your struggle can become your training ground, your setbacks can become your lessons, your pain can become your fuel. Do not waste your difficult seasons by constantly asking why they happened. Ask what they are preparing you to become. When everyone else sees a dead end, train yourself to search for another door. When people tell you that your dream is too big, let their doubt become another reason to work harder. You do not need everybody to believe in you. You need enough belief in yourself to keep moving when nobody is clapping. There will be days when you feel tired, frustrated, and uncertain. There will be days when your progress seems invisible. But those are the days when your character is being built. Every time you choose to continue instead of quit, you become stronger. Every time you rise after falling, you become more resilient. Every time you take another step despite fear, you prove that fear does not control your destiny. The odds may be against you today, but they do not have to stay against you forever. Keep learning. Keep working, keep improving, keep showing up. Eventually, the same circumstances that once looked like your weakness can become the evidence of your strength. You are not finished because life is difficult. You are being challenged to become stronger than the difficulty. Do not let your beginning determine your ending. Your story is still being written, and you have the power to change the next chapter through your choices, your discipline, your courage, and your refusal to give up. Stand up, face the challenge, and keep moving forward until the impossible begins to look possible. Pain is one of life's greatest teachers, but only if you are willing to learn from it. Everybody experiences disappointment, rejection, failure, loss, and moments when they question whether continuing is worth it. The difference is what you do with that pain. You can allow pain to break your confidence, or you can transform it into determination. You can sit inside your disappointment, or you can use it as fuel to build something greater. Your hardest moments can become the foundation of your greatest achievements if you refuse to let them define you. Think about every time you failed, every opportunity you lost, every person who walked away, and every moment when you felt like quitting. Those experiences do not have to become your prison. They can become your training. Let rejection teach you persistence. Let failure teach you preparation. Let criticism teach you humility. Let struggle teach you discipline. You cannot always choose what happens to you, but you can choose what meaning you give it. Sometimes the greatest comeback begins on the day you decide that your pain will no longer control your future. You wake up and say, enough, I am going to rebuild. Then you start small. You work when you do not feel motivated. You practice when nobody is watching. You continue when the results are slow. You develop yourself when there is no immediate reward. That is how pain becomes power. It is not about pretending that everything is easy. It is about becoming strong enough to continue even when things are hard. Your scars are proof that you survived something. Your setbacks are evidence that you have already endured battles. Do not be ashamed of your struggle. Use it. Let it remind you that you are capable of surviving difficult seasons. When life knocks you down, do not spend all your energy asking why you fell. Use that energy to stand back up. There is strength hidden inside every challenge, but you have to be willing to search for it. The pain that once made you cry can eventually make you stronger. The rejection that once made you question yourself can eventually make you more determined. The failure that once embarrassed you can eventually become the lesson that changes your entire life. Do not waste your pain. Turn it into purpose. Turn your disappointment into determination. Turn your struggle into strength. One day you may look back at the moment that nearly destroyed you and realize it was the moment that built you. Your pain is not the end of your story. It can be the beginning of your transformation. Keep going, keep learning, and keep becoming stronger. The world may see what you went through, but only you can decide what you become because of it. Motivation can get you started, but discipline is what keeps you moving when the excitement disappears. There will be mornings when you do not feel like getting up, days when your goals seem too far away, and moments when nobody notices your effort and you wonder whether your work is making a difference. Those are the moments when discipline matters most. Anybody can work hard when everything feels exciting, but the real test comes when the excitement is gone. If you want to overcome all odds, you must become consistent. You cannot build a powerful life by working only when you feel inspired. You have to create standards for yourself and decide what must be done, then do it. Not because it is easy, not because somebody is watching, and not because you feel motivated, but because you made a commitment to yourself. Every day you keep a promise to yourself, your confidence grows. Every time you finish something difficult, you prove that your emotions do not control your actions. Discipline teaches you to choose the future you want over the comfort you feel right now. Maybe you want success, but success requires sacrifice. Maybe you want freedom, but freedom requires responsibility. Maybe you want greatness, but greatness requires repetition. You have to be willing to do ordinary things consistently until they produce extraordinary results. Do not underestimate small actions. One workout, one page, 1 hour of study, one application, one business idea, one difficult conversation, and one more attempt can change the direction of your life when repeated consistently. These small actions accumulate. The person you become tomorrow is being created by what you repeatedly do today. Stop looking for a shortcut around the work. Become willing to walk through the work. When motivation disappears, remember your reason. Remember the dream. Remember the person you are trying to become. Then take the next step. You do not need to conquer your entire future today. You only need to win today, then wake up tomorrow and do it again. There will be days when you feel tired, frustrated, and ready to quit, but those days are not signs that you should stop. They are opportunities to strengthen your discipline. You have to train your mind to understand that feelings are temporary, but your goals deserve commitment. Keep showing up when nobody applauds. Keep working when the results are slow. Keep improving when nobody recognizes your progress. Eventually, your consistency will create results that motivation alone could never produce. Discipline turns ordinary effort into extraordinary progress. When you master the ability to keep moving without needing to feel motivated, you become extremely difficult to stop. That is how you overcome all odds, one disciplined decision, one difficult day, and one determined step at a time. Sometimes the only thing separating you from a breakthrough is your willingness to continue. You may be closer than you think, but you will never know if you quit too early. Life does not always reward you immediately for your effort. You may work for months and see little progress. You may try again and fail again. You may feel like nothing is changing, but progress is not always visible while it is happening. Seeds grow underground before anything appears above the surface, and your work can be developing you even when the results are not yet visible. That is why you must keep moving. Do not allow temporary results to make permanent decisions about your future. A bad season does not mean you have a bad life. A failed attempt does not mean you are a failure. A closed door does not mean there is no opportunity ahead. Sometimes you simply need another strategy, another attempt, another lesson, or another direction. Keep adapting, but do not surrender. If one path fails, learn from it and find another. If your plan does not work, improve the plan. If you lack knowledge, learn. If you lack skill, practice. If you lack confidence, take action until confidence begins to grow. The goal is not to avoid obstacles. The goal is to become the kind of person who can handle obstacles. You have more capacity than you realize, but you discover that capacity only when life demands more from you. So when the road gets difficult, do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" Then keep going. One day, the struggle will become part of your story. The nights you wanted to quit will become memories of your resilience. The obstacles that once seemed impossible will become proof that you were stronger than you thought. You have to understand that success is rarely a straight line. There will be detours, delays, mistakes, disappointments, and unexpected challenges. But every step forward, even a small one, keeps you in the fight. You do not have to know exactly how everything will work out. You only need enough courage to take the next step. Keep showing up. Keep sharpening your skills. Keep believing in the possibility of a better future. When one opportunity disappears, prepare yourself for the next one. When failure teaches you something, use that lesson instead of carrying the failure as an identity. Your responsibility is not to control the odds. Your responsibility is to control your response to them. You may not control the storm, but you can control whether you keep moving through it. Keep moving until the odds change. Keep moving until your preparation meets opportunity. Keep moving until your effort produces results. Keep moving because the chapter you are struggling through today may be preparing you for the chapter you have been praying for tomorrow. Your story is not over, and as long as you refuse to quit, there is still another move you can make.